All right, so before I get into the interior, I actually walked over to grab the temp gun, and we are going to be looking at what the temperatures are. Um, so you know it's a cold start. So we are at 66 radiator. Let's get to the actual top. 68, 67. Let's go to the header. 67. Let's get this one right there. 66. This side's cooler. Alternator, valve cover. So the whole car is going to read in the 60s because it's 67 degrees outside actually. So this thing's pretty on point accurate, which is nice. Okay, to the interior. Not to waste time. Interior, we have the door panels that are still intact with the window switches. The car does have a full roll cage welded in with boxes and door bars. The roll cage is painted, fully painted, as well as the floor underneath the black carpet. So when the roll cage got put in and welded, it got sent out to paint, and it was painted to match the exact same color as the car. They sprayed, everything was covered, they sprayed everything down. It's 3 coats with 3 coats of clear. Got a Sparco racing seat here. Now, this Sparco seat, I only have one. I do not have the other, but the Takata belts, I have 2 sets. Driver, obviously passenger. But what you do also get with is you're gonna get Momos. And these are not XL, these are XXL Momo seats, brand new. This one I opened just to do a test fit. This one has never even been opened. Back to the interior. It's got a authentic Momo Monte Carlo steering wheel with a NRG quick release hub. It's got a carbon fiber dash display backing with the Terminator with the Holley display that they provide with the ECU. Clutch. It's got a Wilwood clutch pedal with a Wilwood slave cylinder. Brake pedal and the Coyote gas pedal, which is obviously electronic. You can change it to, you know, fly-by-wire if you wanted, or you can leave it electronic. It's got, as I was saying, the MT82 trans, which fit just right. We had to cut around, to get it to fit because it's a big boy. And they got it to fit and line up perfectly. It does have the RTR knob. It is a 6-speed. And to shift is we eliminated the pull up. You just shift normally. The throw in the car is, here's 3, 4, very short. This is also a Wilwood Hydrolock brake because the car is designed for drifting. With a Wilwood, it is not filled yet, but I was just showing you guys. It is empty. So most of the interior is intact. Cup holders are there if you want your can of Coke. Nothing else really fits in there but that. It's got brand new black carpeting from Ford. So moving on to the back, let me see if I can get a flash going on here. I can. So from Scott Fabs, yes, I know they're dirty, but that's plastic that's covered on top of them. I still haven't taken that off. This is the rear seat delete kit, and it's made out of aluminum. And it goes all the way back to the trunk, which I'm going to be opening shortly. But back to the front here, we have a radio. All the speakers are still intact. We got the radio, and we have a custom switch panel, which is main power on here. First one is ECU. We hear it. If we need the fans to kick on earlier, we can manually turn them on. There you go, you can hear them kick on. Turn them off. Then we got the display from Holley. So let's take a look. Let's turn the flash off. Display from Holley. Because it's bright, it's not letting you see anything. Well, it's showing battery volts and fans and air fuel ratio, fuel pressure, RPMs, idle air, AC shutdown, which we don't have AC. There is no AC in this car. But we do have all of that. Now let's go ahead and go on the other side. Let's turn off the power. Just flip that switch down. Since we're walking to the other side, might as well look at the hatch. So roll cage goes all the way back. If we remove this carpet, actually let's lift it up so we can move it. You can see that the black aluminum panel goes all the way, and it was custom cut to fit the roll cage. So the whole floor pan is one big sheet, and it bends, curves to the natural bends of the car. There is a battery that was relocated to the back. It is, it's kind of hard to open with one hand. Nice. Be careful not to scratch the cage. We're using a red top Optima. It is a metal box. Yes, I know you you guys saw. I like to sticker things like that. Yeah, the interior in the back is also fully intact, and it is new weather stripping on the trunk itself. Let's get a little closer to look at that. So this is brand new. The panel on top, still OE. The latch, of course, itself works. And other than that, I mean, what else can I tell you about the trunk? I mean, if you have, oh, we did get brand new shocks for the trunk. But I mean, if you had any questions about the trunk that I haven't covered, feel free to let me know. So, here we go. Let's move on to the passenger side. I love that old school open sound. Back to the door bars on this side. Full halo going around. I got the X bar. The interior, this is what it looks like on this side. So it had to be trimmed to fit the Hydra brake. And let's get the flashback on because we're not going to see it. The ECU and everything is mounted right below this flap. Yeah, let me see if I can. Yeah, so there's a power block that they used. This was all done by Westband. We had nothing to wire. We wanted them to wire it professionally. We do have, turn off the flash. We do have full access to the glove box. Little GoPro mount. There is no heater core in this car, so you're gonna have no heat. There's no AC. It's strictly to enjoy the ride. And what else do I got for you here? Yeah, door panels, everything's intact here. New weather stripping all the way along the line. Everything's new. Takata seat belts, the eye bolts, everything's already set up for the seat to go in. I'm probably going to use that Recaro temporary seat in here. Closes real nice. Wheel wise, we got dual calipers in the rear. The rear end is from a 1995 Ford Mustang. Yes, those are Mosier axles, 31 spline. And the fronts, well, the fronts we're going to get to. I'm going to show you they are custom made. But generally from a 1999 Mustang GT. 99 Cobra, sorry, 99 Cobra. And the fronts have extended lug bolts in case you want to run a much more aggressive tire and you don't need to do this whole spacer thing. And other than that, I'm going to stop the video. Oh, it's got the gussets for the roll cage to make it look much nicer. I'm just trying to cover everything that I might have missed. And let's go ahead and go underneath the car. So see you shortly.